day 10 today. So today is going to be about increasing flexibility in the spine, building up muscle and having some lovely stretches. So I'm going to meet you in a easy cross-legged pose on your mat. So grab some water and jump into something comfortable. So spines, flexible spines. Today we're just going to start in this easy cross-legged pose. Now, I like sitting on a block or a cushion, so if you feel like you'd like to do that, then go ahead and grab one. I like the fact that my hips try and be level as my knees, and it also helps with opening the hips. So just being in this lovely cross-legged pose, trying to focus on grounding through both sit bones here, so feeling equal amount of weight through both bones. So begin to blink your eyes closed and just settle into this really beautiful cross-legged pose, finding your breath, becoming aware of how the body feels, taking notice of how you're sitting. And then slowly blink your eyes open, and then we're going to take a really nice inhale through the length of the spine, putting the shoulders down away from the ears and trying to sit up as tall as we can through our spine here. So we're going to do a little cat-cow, a seated cat-cow. So put your hands on your knees, and you're going to curl your tailbone under and push your back towards the back of your mat, rounding through your back, bringing your chin into your chest, and then take a nice inhale and make that movement as slow as you can, opening up through the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades back towards each other and sending that heart space up towards the sky in front of you. Look up, take a nice inhale here, exhale, rounding through that bottom part of the spine first, curling, pushing your back away, bringing your head down, chin to chest. Inhale, come through your cow, really look up, spread your shoulder blades back and smile these collarbones open. Exhale, rounding through. Really nice. Come back to center here, and now we're going to have a nice little twist in the spine. So seated twist, take the left hand to the right knee and take your right hands behind you. So sit tall here, and then pull your core back to your spine, and then start squeezing through your waist and looking over that shoulder. Breathing in to lengthen and exhaling, twisting just a tiny bit more. Using your breath here, the more you can use your breath, the more twist and space you should get. So gently come back to center on your exhale. Take your right arm, hand to your left knee, and then take your left fingers behind you. Sit tall, and then exhale. Pull core back to spine, twisting through the waist, opening up through the chest. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twisting a tiny bit more. And then slowly come back to center here. We're going to rock over onto our hands and knees. If you're sitting on a block, you can get rid of your block. And we're going to do one cat-cow here. So knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. We're going to take a nice inhale, curl the toes under here, because I feel like you're going to get a really nice workout for the toes, which should actually feel really lovely. Take a nice inhale through the crown of the head. Exhale, curl the tailbone under, really pushing up the mat away with your hands, allowing the head to just fall down. Bring your chin into your chest, and then fall slowly through into your cow, sending those hips back, opening up through the chest and spreading those collarbones away from each other. Inhale, exhale, curl that tailbone under. back to a neutral spine, and then we're going to lift our knees off the mat and transition into our downward dog. So take a lovely deep breath in here, spreading your ribs wide, and then exhale, bring your knees off the mat and shoot those hips, pike them up to the sky. On an exhale, bring your heels down towards the floor. Take a nice inhale here, push the mat away. Try and look through the space between your legs so you make sure that the head is really heavy. And then very slowly, we're just going to transition from a plank into a downward dog. 3 times. And really feel that ripple coming up through your spine, pushing the mat away. And then exhale, coming onto the toes and bringing your heels down into a downward dog. Inhale, transition through your plank position. Be strong here. Exhale, pull those hips up towards the sky and pull the heels down. So from here, we're going to walk our hands back 2 steps and then take the left hand and reach round to the right ankle and then look underneath the right armpit here. So it's got a twisted dog. Should feel really nice on the spine. Try and breathe as deeply as you can through the back body here. And on the exhale, just release all that tension in the back body. Release your hand, bring it back to the mat, and then we're going to take the right hand to the left ankle. Slowly look underneath that armpit. Really pulling that the lower ribs in here. Try not to fan them. Feel that space in the thoracic spine. Nice long deep breath. And slowly bring your hand back to the mat. 1 more time each side. Left hand, right ankle, look under the right armpit. Push away the mat with that right hand. Spread your fingers wide. Really feel like you're getting space. Come back to center, other side. With every movement here, you can feel that spine getting a little bit more flexible. And then slowly bring your hand back to the mat. We're going to walk your hands back into a plank position, pulling your core back to your spine. So really pushing the mat away, navel to spine. And then slowly we're going to drop our knees to the mat, untuck the toes and drop the hips. So from here we're going to come into this lovely extension through from the knees to the shoulders, putting the shoulders away from the ears and then slowly bending the elbows and popping that pubic bone down to the mat, squeezing the elbows in here. Take a nice inhale, pull the shoulders down the back, exhale, bend the knees and sit your bottom back. Inhale, come back up, drop the hips, drop down into that really beautiful cobra position, squeezing the elbows in. Exhale, bend the knees, push the bottom back towards the back of the mat. Find the stretch underneath the arms, come back up. Really make this movement as fluid as possible. So it feels like an ocean wave. Your spine feels like an ocean wave, just rolling up and down. Using your breath with each movement and finding every time you come down, you're letting a little bit more space between each of those vertebrae. Squeezing those elbows into the side body. Exhale, round your back, push your bottom back to your heels. Maybe the more you do this, you can drop your head down to the mat into puppy pose. Take a nice inhale, open up here, open that heart space, drop the pubic bone down to the mat, maybe hold here for 1 breath. Exhale, push everything back towards the back of the mat, drop your forehead. Last time, coming all the way back up, curling through the upper back and then opening up, dropping those hips down towards the mat. And then slowly, we're just going to bring our whole body down to the mat here. So from here, you're going to extend your hands down the mat, and we're going to focus on extending through our spine here. So if you just look to the front of the mat, we're going to do some swimmers exercises. So you're going to take the left leg and the right hand off the mat. And then you're just going to alternate with the other leg and the other arm. So it's opposite leg and opposite arm. We're going to do 10. So take a nice inhale. 9, 8, 7. Be strong. 6, 5. Point your toes. 4, 3. Look down towards the mat. Don't crack into your neck. And release. Release your forehead onto the mat. Allow all of the body just to sink. Relax. Take a nice big inhale through the ribs. Exhale, release. So from here, we're going to, similar exercise, but we're going to reach our arm around. So reach that left hand around to touch the back of the thigh and then bring it back up. And we're going to do the same with the right hand. So bring the right hand around, touch the back of the right thigh, and then bring it back up. So 10 of these. Inhale, look to the front of the mat. Exhale, reach round. Inhale. Exhale. Try and keep your toes and your legs off the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Really, this is such a good exercise for strengthening your muscles down either side of your spine, increasing that flexibility into the lumbar spine. 2 more here. Inhale and exhale. Bring everything down to the mat. Forehead, release. Relax your ribs. Relax your tummy. Taking some nice long deep breaths here. And then slowly we're going to bring our elbows underneath our armpits here. So we're going to come into Sphinx pose, pulling the shoulders away from the ears. And we're just going to do a really small movement with your neck here. So it should feel lovely. And I encourage you on your inhale to push your elbows into the mat as if you're dragging them down towards your hips. So take a nice inhale. Draw the nose up towards the sky at the same time as pulling those elbows back to the hips. Exhale, draw the line down and bring your chin into your chest. Inhale, look up, draw the elbows back. Really feel that squeeze in the lower spine here. Exhale, release, bring your nose down, chin into chest. Try and keep the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. Draw a line with your nose, look up, pull those elbows back. Exhale. Last time. Inhale, really pull the elbows back, and exhale. Drop your chest here, really nice. And then just keep your arms either side of you. And we're going to do like a front crawl practice. It's as if we're having a swim practice today. So you're going to take one arm out in front of you and the other arm behind you. And then all we're going to do is lift our feet off the mat, point your toes away, and then bring each arm forward. Breathe. So imagine you're doing the front crawl, squeezing your buttocks, trying to be as strong as you can through those toes. Really feeling the benefit of this. All of that back pain that you have in your lower back will disappear if you continue to strengthen the muscles down your spine. 2 more. Be strong, you can do it. And relax. Head to floor. Bring your hands out in front of you. And then slowly bring your hands down to your chest. Curl your toes under, lift your knees off the mat, and we're going to push ourselves up into a plank position. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, push up, be strong. Take 1 breath here, push the mat away,
And then push those hips up to a downward dog. Pedaling the feet if you need to. It should feel really nice in your spine there. And then slowly begin to walk our feet up to meet our hands. Gently bending those knees as much as you need to. Dropping those ribs down to the thighs. And I just want you to have a rock from side to side here. Feeling any tension that's crept up into the back. Just let it all go. Feel the space between the vertebrae. Allow the head to be super heavy here. Now from here, I want you just to keep this fluid movement happening, and we're going to slowly stack up to standing. So keep this lovely circular movement going, like flossing the spine as you come up. And then start opening the hands and allow the hands to slap the back of your arms, really feeling like this spine is now getting a full spinal rotation that it's absolutely dying for after all of those strengthening exercises. You should feel this lovely tingling happening all the way through your body. Now you've energized your spine, and then very slowly release that swinging motion. Bring your hands down by your side, and then take a big inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky, have a little mini back bend, bend your knees, and then look up, bring your hands together, bring your thumbs to your forehead, and then slowly come back into Tadasana. Bringing your hands into your heart center, finding that nice, strong, standing pose, maybe closing your eyes, just centering yourself, knowing that you've completely energized your body, that spine is a little more flexible. Thank you for joining me, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. I'd love it if you gave us a thumbs up if you enjoyed that video. Always comment below, we love to hear what you feel, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for day 11. Thank you again for joining me, and have a wonderful day. Namaste.